Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be going through some questions I got through a comment. The first question being, how much do I invest? We go onto the past feature just at the top there, and we can see that I invest $10 a day, but this is where it's a little different. Like, you can just choose weekly, monthly, daily. I dollar cost average, so I do $10 a day, but because of my financial situation and stuff like that, every time I catch the train to work, I'll do an extra 20 or an additional 10, and I'll do another $10 on another investing platform. Another question they had was, what portfolio do I use? Here we can see all of the portfolios. Another question was, only portfolios or individual stocks as well? So go into the portfolios. I use the Emerald portfolio, but you can see there's a property, sapphire, aggressive, moderate, moderately conservative, and a conservative one. So yeah, these are all of just your standard portfolios, and then there's the plus feature where you can look at your base portfolio. So all the ones I just read out, this is where you can customize your own portfolio. You can choose these ETFs. You can also do stocks. So when you ask for individual stocks, here is individual stocks, but it's not every stock in the world. It's only stocks that has been approved through the app and all of that. There's also Bitcoin, so a bit of crypto. So honestly, my best advice to you, like wanting to get into Raiz, something I love about Raiz is how beginner friendly it is. Like for me, I'm only 20 years old, and honestly, I'm not super into stocks, but I love that I can use this channel to hold myself accountable, but also to show my progression and to help others as well. The last question that you asked was, what has been my average growth? And I can't give you a defined answer, but we go over to my Excel spreadsheet and we can see my monthly tracker. So if we're just looking at Raiz, I started this at the start of 2023. I've been investing in Raiz for longer than just since the start of 2023, but this is when I started the spreadsheet. So it started off at 5K, just about 5K. And then we jumped up 400, went up 100, 200, 300, 100, about 100 again. Like, we can see that the growth isn't anything crazy. It's anywhere between 100 and maybe 500 at the max. Obviously, it depends how much I invested that week or how the market did as well. So if we look at, well, what I was showing before, the portfolio is at 9,000. It's just reached 9,000. But one of the comments said that I was losing money. If we have a look at my performance, well, I made $30 today from this. In the last month, I'm down $50. The last 3 months, I'm up 110. The last 6 months, I'm up $940. The last year, I'm up $1,013. And all time, I'm up $1,095. So at the time of my last video, when I quote unquote was losing money, even though the money that I've invested is a set amount. Like you can see at the bottom left, it says May 10, 2024, invested by you. This number is, just take it with a grain of salt, add on an extra $2,000 because I think it was like 2.7, because I had, when I was 17, I invested through my parents' name, using the Raiz Kids feature, and then I had it all transferred over the day I turned 18 into my own account. Yeah, at the time of that video, I think that's a 5-month-old video that I got these comments on. I was down. Let's see, what was it 5 months ago? It was like January. Where's market return? No, I'm up here. Wait, maybe it was more than 5 months ago. Maybe the comment was 5 months. But regardless, I was down. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, that I was losing money. But I'm in this for the long term. I see this, market return down $400, $100, all of that. But I just see that as these were on, it was on discount back then. I bought them cheap and now they're going to be worth more. I've only been investing with Raiz since June 6, 2021. So almost 3 years now. I'm in this for the next 40, 50 years. This isn't just a quick flip. Like I could jump out right now and take a grand profit. I could have an extra 9K in my bank. But no, I'm here for the long term. I want that money. If we look at this, see, look, I'm 20 years old right now. I do $10 a day, but catch the train. Let's say on average, I'm going to do $100 a week. And that's just with my current financial situation. Obviously, take into account that I'm going to be getting paid more. I'm going to just make more money in general and be able to invest more. Look at this. In 10 years' time, the portfolio will be worth almost 90K. Or I could just take the 9K right now. But no, long term. By the time I'm 40, 20 years' time, 240K. Let's say that I put in $250 a week because I start getting paid more, all of that. By the time I'm 30, 200K. By the time I'm 40, 550K. And look, it's like going up 50K, almost 50K a year. Almost 50K a year. This is when the compound interest and the snowball effect really starts to take place. So I'm not worried about what the number's at right now. Technically doing around $100 a week. Like this is nothing. This is literally nothing. It's all about that long term and that snowballing compound effect. Like look at that. That's 20K a year, even if I was to just do $100 a week, but it's only jumping what? 6K a year first starting out. Yeah, about 6. But then once that compound interest starts to build, look, we're looking at what? So like 15K there. What's this? Yeah, that's like 17. See, it's all about the long term. I wouldn't worry about losing money now, nothing like that. If anything, you want it to be down at the start because you're buying them cheap and it's just going to be worth more in the future.